I'm Pius Fox. I'm from Berlin and I'm a painter, artist. And this is what I did here for the show, and I'm really happy about the installation. Cover as a cover of LPs, for example, or for to cover music and to cover paintings, but it also, for me in my artistic practice, cover means layering, and sometimes very opaque and sometimes more translucent. Yes, I just had these words in my mind, and then I'm also thinking about recovering, like, and how it maybe has something to do with, or is there anything that connects these two words in the sense of this practicism? I mean, I mostly paint abstract works because reality is reality, like, or the perception of things is important to me, like how we perceive the things we see, or the things, because it's not only the way the things we see, we also need some different or some other ways to perceive the things we see, like how they smell, how they feel, how the surface is, and so on. So I'm mostly working on abstract works because it interests me more the world apart from the direct visible. Yeah. But it's always connected to this kind of visible things I see, and sometimes I do concrete works because I'm very fascinated by some things I see, and I try to, of course, find a way to transform them into my paintings. The aim is in a way to tell a story. Like, of course, it's not so easy to. It's not so. The story isn't so clear. Yeah, it's very narrative and very playful and not so directly like a comic, of course. It's the same with photography. If you have a photo that shows a person or a wall or a light situation, and if you zoom in, it's an abstract thing, and so the differences aren't so big. For example, I draw the statue there, and it's old stone, and you know, old stones, they have also this surface which interests me, and they have sometimes a strange color or a nice color, and then you have this light and so on, and this interest is something that is in other abstract works visible, I hope. Yeah, I remember me when I was a kid, pastel pens, they have this direct color, which is with direct pigments, in fact. So you have a very straight access to color, and I really like this working with these pastels concerning the nuance. And these fine details, and to actually to wash or to to have fine tunings. You can also use it differently concerning this theme of covering. You can really cover paintings underneath or whatever you did before. And you can scratch. I really like this, like covering paintings and then scratch to see what is underneath. And so I use these techniques, and then a couple of years ago I'm working with egg tempera. That means I do like a mayonnaise, which binds the pigments, and then you can really build up this different layers of paint. Yeah, when I see the Renaissance paintings, I always am fascinating about the depth of color they have. Yeah, for me, color plays a very central role, I would say. And so I use these different techniques to experiment with it and to have different qualities of color. Even if I do just one color or one layer of colors, I want to put a narrative aspect into the color. It's not only just a color like I paint a table or I paint a wall. It has to tell a story, this color. With some works, I'm really working very long, and sometimes I'm questioning myself, why is it so? What are you looking for? Why do you always continue working? And it's the same with figuration or abstraction. And when I see a figurative or a concrete work, where the color starts to get a certain point of reality, this is what really fascinates me. Like when I see that the light of something, or like the color of something, starts to become real, then I'm really fascinated, and that's what I find in art history. Like for example, with a Tizian or Raphael or something, the way they paint the skin, or the different shades of white on the clothes, and then I start, wow, it really looks real, not in the way that it could be a photo. It's real because it's a real color. And that's a point where I really believe in painting, and really believe in the perception of painting.